Hello, xin chào. This is Van Ho again. First of all, I would like to say Happy Lunar New Year or Happy Vietnamese New Year to all of you who are watching this video. Xin chúc mừng năm mới. And of course, I'm gonna share with you something related to the Vietnamese New Year celebration. Are you ready?
But first, how would you like an ongoing supply of free reports, helpful resources and unique cultural insights for meeting, dating and marrying a Vietnamese woman? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon, and you'll never miss out again.
So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 15 most common things that the Vietnamese people, when they celebrate their New Year, especially on the first day, and some of it is going to be the first 3 days of the Lunar New Year, that they prefer you not to do. So just remember this, not to do. And I'm saying here that there will be 15 of them, but actually there are even more. But I also just want to give you a head up that actually there's like many of them actually just kind of like similar to the belief that the Vietnamese people have. And another thing I just want to remind you is that even though I say this is the most common things, I should say the most common beliefs, but not every Vietnamese people still follow it, especially for the younger generation. They tend to dismiss quite a few of them. Okay, so therefore I just want you to give you a head up, for especially for those of you who are looking into a serious relationship or getting married with a Vietnamese woman. Then I think the best shot for you is just to ask her which belief that her family still believe in or still practice and still prefer you to practice on the New Year's Day of the Lunar New Year. Okay, so just to make sure, because not all of them, because depend on which area they come from or what their ancestors teaching them, passing down to them, then of course it's really different. Just to be safe, then ask your lady, because it's also really important that for the Vietnamese family who do believe in majority of the things, the things from the list that I'm sharing with you, then if you don't know and you don't practice it, you may cause a really bad impression or a really bad scene at your lady's house on the first day of the Vietnamese New Year. So I just want to give you a head up. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, you can take note. Okay, so first of all, I already shared with you from my other videos that how the Vietnamese people prepare to celebrate for the Vietnamese New Year, right? And one thing I mentioned to you that as soon as the clock turned midnight, then we all consider that's a New Year's Day already, right? So whoever the first person step into the house is really, really important, especially toward the house, the breadwinner of the house. The year that they were born, he or she was born, represent one of the 12 animals, right? Then it's must compatible with whoever owns that house, whoever owns the house. Okay, so it's really, really important because they believe, the Vietnamese people, they strongly believe, I know that many, included my father, my uncle, many people still believe in this and still practice it. That so if you're not compatible, because there are three, most likely the 12 animals will divide into 4 groups, and the 3 animals will be the most compatible, and then there will be 3 other animals from the zodiac that least compatible to the other three. So if you fall into one of those three least compatible with the house owner, then I highly advise you that don't be the first person who step into the house on the New Year's Day, okay? Don't be that person, okay? Because they believe that for whoever the first person come in, and if it's the least compatible with the homeowner, then you will bring the whole year will be really bad luck. You will bring bad fortune, bad luck to them. So of course you don't want to do that, right? So that's the first thing that I want you to remember, because it's happened right as soon as the clock strike 12 midnight. Okay, and other things I gonna if it's had the same similar meanings, then I will then I will just kind of summarize for you. Okay, and then the second thing is that they believe that in the morning when you get up in the breakfast, you will not see they eating congee, which is called yao. Because they believe that if you eat that, it means that you're gonna be poor. Only the poor people will eat that. So that's something, quite minor, but just something for you to keep in mind, right? And then they also recommend that you don't sweep the floor, don't clean the house, because you should do all of that prior to the new year already. And also because they believe that the New Year's Day, which means for the new fresh start, the new beginning of the year, right? So everything start all over again. And if you sweep away the dust, or just sweep the floor and sweep it away, which means you sweep away all the luck and the good fortune out of the door of your house. So it means it's not a good, again, it's not going to be a good year for you, okay? For the family, okay? And then they also believe into don't give fire. What I mean is, because in Vietnam sometimes, we still use gas. We use gas and we ran out of the lighter. Then you may, normally you would run to your neighbor and say, hey, can I borrow it? But not for the New Year's Day. They're not gonna give you fire, or you're not allowed to give away the fire or the lighter, because it's red. Again, as I have been sharing with you from my other videos related to the Lunar New Year, that the Vietnamese people believe in red as good luck, and which means that you give the luck away, and which means it also means that you're gonna lack of luck. And they also believe that don't give water, don't take the water from your house to other people, bring over to other people. And in Vietnamese there's a saying say that tiền vô như nước. What does that mean? It means that money, when it comes in, it poured in water. When we make a wish for the new year, that's how we would wish other people. Say, wish you have the money that come in pouring. You know how water, when you turn it on, it's go poof. It means that like plenty of it, and it's really strong. It's flourished. So that's why they believe that if you give away the water, it means that your money will not come in as much, as strong for the new year. So far I already shared with you 4 things, right? 4 things that you should not do. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Don't lend money to other people. Vice versa, don't borrow money from others people, because again, they believe that on the New Year, on the New Year's Day, you should have everything, on the luck, on the fortune, on the money supposed to come in and pouring in. But if you do that, either that you gonna if you ask to borrow someone's money, which means that all year round you would never have enough money and you always lack of money, so you always have to ask for money, ask to borrow money from others, okay? And vice versa, don't let other people borrow your money, because it means that you're gonna keep open your pocket, your money pocket out. And again, the same thing like the other person, you will never have plenty of money the whole year. Basically, I will share with you is whatever good on the New Year's Day, in the Lunar New Year's Day, then the Vietnamese people believe that if you do anything good on the New Year's Day, then all year round you will be full with health, money, prosperity, luck, success, etc. All those good things, all those good fortune, good luck. But if on the New Year's Day, the Lunar New Year's Day, if you practice the do not do belief, then the whole year you will be lack of fortune, bad luck, a lot of argument, lack of money, lack of health, prosperity. Next thing I will share with you, I would like to share with you is that don't fight or don't argue on the first day of the new year as well, because they believe that if you do that on the New Year's, then all year long you will have a lot of arguments, you will have a lot of tough time. Another thing is that don't break anything, because if you break anything, it means there will be a breakup, related to your relationship or your work or your friendship, good friendship. Or it's also mean that there will be separation. Do not do laundry. God of the water birthday as well on the New Year's Day, so if you stir up the water and all that and use up the water, then he would be mad at you, and so he would not give you good luck or good fortune. Another thing is that the Vietnamese people also believe that you should not wear black and white outfit. Black and white represents for funeral, for something sad, for sorrow. So the Vietnamese people prefer to wear, of course, red, the favorite color for happiness, but also other bright color, yellow, gold, anything bright, pink, hot pink. So it's make everybody happy and you will have a happy year. And another thing that they also recommend, I should say they believe, is that don't use needle, don't sew anything that with needle and all that, because they say that it's kind of poking. So it's not good to do that because you may get hurt. So if you do that, you may get hurt, and that whole year you may get into some accidents or get hurt, right? And another thing that they dislike and you should not do I know that especially for those of you who as a Western people or were living outside of was born and raised and grew up outside of Vietnam. I know this is that you usually you when you see your friend or someone you would come over and hug them and or pat on the shoulders and all that. But in Vietnam, especially on the New Year's Day, normally they already don't like that action, but normally on the New Year's Day they definitely don't want you to do that to them, because they believe that when you do that, you bring bad luck to their relationship, to their personal life. But it's more related to happiness, which means that you bring you bring sadness or sorrow to their life. So don't do that, okay? They also believe that you don't say anything bad luck or any term, any even slang words, okay, that meaning with the bad meaning, or with a bad luck meaning, or with the negative meaning, because it's gonna bring bad luck all year round. Again, it's pretty similar. After you keep hearing me saying it, you can get it. But okay, so here are some of the beliefs that the Vietnamese people practice that is a little different. On the first day of the Lunar New Year, don't sit or stand right in front of the main door or main gate, because they believe that the God of heaven and all his assistants will come to your house on, will stop by your house on the New Year's Day. And if you do that, you kept blocking the way, so he would not give you the good luck or the good fortune for the new year. And similar things to that is that don't close the main door or the main gate unless you have to go out. The whole family have to leave the house for greeting someone or visiting someone on the New Year's Day. But the first 3 days of the New Year's Day, don't close the main door or the main gates, because again, God of heaven, the God of heaven or his assistant, supposedly in the Vietnamese people they believe that they will stop by your house for a little bit, and if you open the door, it means that you welcome them to come in, so they will bring you good luck, good fortune, happiness, success, and all the best. But if you close the door, he would be upset. He would think that you are not welcoming him. Then he would leave. And guess what? There's no luck for you. There's no good fortune for you. There's no happiness for you. So that's the belief. And last but not least, in this video that I want to share with you is that don't wake up someone in your family, or if you come to someone's house, don't wake anyone who is sleeping. Don't wake them up. Why? Because the Vietnamese people also believe that if you waken someone up, which means that all year round, he or she would always be in a hurry. Always like got someone to ask them to do something, go somewhere, run some errand, etc. So they always gonna be in a hurry. They're not gonna have a peaceful year, a good year. Okay, so of course don't do that to her family's member. Okay, but I just want to share with you is that on the first day of the new year, the most typical beliefs of do not do from the Vietnamese woman on the Vietnamese Lunar New Year is first day, the Lunar New Year's Day. Okay, I just want you to know about it and take notes and just keep that in mind if you're gonna come to someone's house, or if you're gonna participate in the New Year's Day with your lady's family. Okay, but then again, as I already mentioned it from the beginning of this video, that the best way is asking your lady which one is okay, or if her family has other beliefs that you should practice. Especially really important, it's really important on the New Year's Day, because the Vietnamese people believe that whatever happened on the first day of the new year, it will be the same. The same thing would happen throughout the year. Therefore, it's really important that you know what to do and what you should not do on the first day of the Lunar New Year. That's it for today. And once again, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your feedback and your comments. And if you like the video, please share with your friends. Okay, and also If you share your comments and your feedbacks or your own experiences, please do it in a positive way, in a healthy way, so we can keep this channels as positive as possible. Okay, so once again, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Again, xin chào tạm biệt, goodbye for now, and I definitely see you on my next video. Okay, bye bye, and again, chúc mừng năm mới, Happy Lunar New Year.